Hello, hello. So going live today just to see where the 1111 portal energy is for you guys. So my name is Dee. If you're new here, returning. Hello. Um, the energy I picked up on a lot today though was like healing a lot of childhood wounds and trauma. So I'm gonna bring my mic down just a little bit so it might sound noisy, sorry. But we're just gonna see where the energy is, what is coming into alignment for you, and just flow with the energy. But I was getting a lot of like childhood healing from childhood trauma, like, that was, like, a big thing I was feeling, so let's get straight into it. Spirit angels, ancestors, guides, good natural and really great higher beings, please send me full of light energy into me. Listen through this reading for the collective. What's the energy surrounding the collective spirit? Okay, so we have message number 45. Letting go, number 22. And then we have rigid, number 30. Okay, and then we have summoned, number 13, and then we have fulfillment, number 20. Yeah, I feel like it's like that last little bit or last thing that we're letting go of, so new abundant energy can flow and be let in. Then we have risk on the bottom, number 31, and any of these numbers can resonate with you. Angels, ancestors, guides, good natural and the great happiness. Please tell me full of that energy. Spirits to do this reading for the collective. Clear eyes for the collective's highest good for what the 1111 portal is bringing in for them. All right, so we have the Six of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Three of Swords reverse, oh, okay, Page of Pentacles reverse, and the Queen of Wands, and then the Hangman, Pisces energy on the bottom. It feels like there's a small pause before something could come truly into alignment. It has something to do with your heart space with the strength in the reverse. Could definitely be a fatherhood or father wound with the Emperor in the reverse. Yeah, Five of Wands on the break. So like I said, it feels like you're clearing out those last little things. This could just be with the Page of Cups there, just forgiving in that wound. Let's see. Please clarify the Queen of Wands and the theme of the reading spirit. Okay, Knight of Wands. The Moon reverse, Cancer Pisces energy. Nine of Pentacles. Two of Swords. Okay. All right. Yeah. It's a little bit of a struggle to let whatever this is go, but you're doing your best. Is what I'm hearing. This is an energy of you like, and I said this for you guys, I think in another reading, can't remember which one, but it feels like you never had some form of independence on your own before. And now you're letting go of that fear, especially with the moon in reverse. You have more clarity and confidence to move forward and say, I got this. Whatever this past healing, like trauma, or whatever this last like residual energy that you're like letting go of your past self, of an unhealed part of yourself, you're really stepping into the energy of letting it go and trying your best to move forward. You're seeing more clearly now than you did before. And that's great energy to be in. Okay. You're looking at what's out of alignment and trying to get into alignment. So you're in a good karmic cycle. You're also setting boundaries for people who don't respect your like spiritual boundaries or your just like your spirituality in general. So I see you stepping forward in just a new beautiful light and really stepping into your highest timeline. All right, let's see. In the present moment, we have the Six of Wands reverse. Spirit, please clarify that for me. Okay, we have strength, and we saw in the reverse there in the overall energy. You have heavy Leo in your chart. Thank you. Okay, the Hierophant, Page of Pentacles. Ooh, the Fool. I love that. Okay. Whatever you got going on in the present energy collective, it feels like it wasn't successful for a reason. Yeah, the Eight of Cups, and you had to walk away. Like you learned this lesson that whatever this is that you were clinging on to was very much ego based with the Six of Wands in the reverse. So now you're moving forward with confidence, like very confident in your spirituality, very confident in your growth. It feels like your heart just like blew open. So now you could just be very much like today's 11 level portal. So you were probably just really manifesting, honing in, doing your rituals today, and like saying that you don't want anything that's not of your highest good or whatever legacy you want to leave here with the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. It feels like all your chakras are lit up. It feels like you did a huge clearing and unblocking, especially with strength there coming out. Yeah. Loving on your inner child. 6 of Cups. Whatever this is, whatever you're stepping into through this portal is very beautiful. It's a new beginning, and you have so much faith in whatever it is. It's like you're having this huge awakening, and that's awesome energy to be in. You're letting go and letting the Most High lead the way, and you're doing what makes your heart happy. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you're on the right path. You're on the right path. You're in the right karmic circle, like good karma, not bad karma. Good karma is coming your way. Okay, and the energy surrounding you, we have the Page of Wands reverse. Spirit, please clarify that for me. Okay. The Hangman, you might have heavy Pisces in your chart because it keeps coming out. It's come out in every section of the reading so far. Okay. The Lovers reverse, Gemini energy. Okay. The Two of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Three of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Judgment, King of Swords, Three of Swords, Justice, Death in the reverse. It feels like cutting ties with a lot of energies that are not on the frequency you're in right now. It feels like with the Three of Cups on on the bottom of the deck is calling this Soul Tribe. And with the Hangman keep coming out, it feels like you're looking at your whole life and changing your perspective on a lot of things. Like with the lovers in the reverse there, you're looking at things that are out of balance for you. It's like you're trying to decide what is keeping you stagnant, what is keeping you stuck, and releasing that because you want to be in the energy of union, but you're also within self and union with your soul tribe, like energies around you. It feels like with the Page of Wands in reverse, like the Page of Wands in reverse for me is like really paying attention to those signs and synchronicities from spirit and what you see like in the day to day, like seeing like 111, 222, whatever downloads that you get. It feels like you ignore certain downloads and now you're cutting off those energies, is what I'm feeling. Like you're looking at them and saying, hey, this isn't for my highest good. I was ignoring the signs because I care for these people, I care for these energies, like the people I work with, etc., etc. And you're letting that go. It just feels like true enlightenment and then just rolling in the good karma for you. So you're definitely calling in Soul Tribe at this time too. And the challenge, we have the Three of Swords reverse. Spirit, please clarify that for me. Look at that. The Devil reverse. Awesome. The Page of Swords. The Hermit, Virgo energy. Three of Swords, clarifying the Three of Swords. I love when that happens. Seven of Pentacles, the Tower, Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Four of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. Eight of Wands. Just continue to do what you've been doing, collective, on healing these deep wounds and aspects of yourself. And I'm hearing don't fall back into old habits, especially with the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. We're nipping old habits in the bud. Like the Queen of Swords is definitely cutting off that energy where we live in the energy of lack. Ace of Cups in the reverse, or Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. With the Four of Swords in like the middle of all of it, it just feels like we're not going to tell ourselves any negative things. We're really learning how to change our mindset. Just detaching from old wounds. My dog barking is confirmation. Just detaching from old wounds, old habits, anything that's not in alignment, because you're welcoming in something that is really prosperous for you. But Spirit is saying your challenge is not to fall back into old habits or fall back into that lack mindset. We don't want you to hold on to those old energies as you manifest in new ones. Because this portal is welcoming in something very high vibrational for you. And the potential outcome, we have the Page of Pentacles reverse. Please clarify that for me, Spirit. The Four of Pentacles. King of Wands. The Tower and the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Cups, the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Cups. Sevens can be significant. Knight of Swords, Judgment, and the Five of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands. I just see you walking away from everything that hasn't worked out. And I feel you with the Queen of Swords. You're being a little icy, like moving forward, but at the same time, there's new confidence within you because whatever you were pouring into at this point in this stage in your life, it just feels like you're having a new start without those energies. And we kept seeing the Wheel of Fortune too. So it just feels like to me, as you're taking a new perspective and gaining more enlightenment at this time, right? you're gonna be a little cold moving forward because you don't wanna fall back into old habits. Because Spirit said in the challenge that we don't wanna take step backwards. We don't wanna go back into old energies, right? And so as you're manifesting new things, of course, your old life is gonna go, like, crumbling down. I just see you, like, snatching, like, snatching people up. Like, I don't know if that's the right words, but it's just, like, everything that didn't work out for you before or any energies that made you feel less than or were holding you back before, you're cutting that off. And for me, the tower in the reverse at times, just depending on what comes out, is a new start and a new beginning. But you have that here in the current energy. You have the Fool, and then you have the Hierophant. So that's you walking with the Most High. That's you just believing in yourself and being very high vibrational at this time. So whatever you're trying to bring in through this portal is definitely working out. I just see you, yeah, the Eight of Pentacles. You're working everything out, and it just you might even have a specific opportunity coming around as well. But I'm just hearing, like, no more fake love, no more illusions, like, you're finally making that decision that you don't wanna live in a lack mentality, and I didn't even see the chariot behind that. So, yeah, moving forward with determination. Whatever old plan you had, I feel like you're rewriting it, probably just more so journaling in a way that you already have received those things. It's also what I'm getting. So, whatever you're doing, collective, at this time, I'm hearing, like, rejuvenate your life or whatever it is, you're bringing in good karma. The Wheel of Fortune came out every time, the Hangman came out every time, so enlightenment, n new views, and definitely a lot of good karma. I don't know why I keep hearing, like, snatching people up. I don't even know what that even means. I don't say I don't say things like that. Advice for the collective, Spirit. Thank you for all your messages so far. Advice. Okay. 6 of Wands to the Chariot, Cancer energy. The Queen of Wands. 4 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. And then the World reverse. 2 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, 4 Wands, the Tower, and the 3 of Pentacles. And then the 8 of Cups. Yeah, continue to walk away because I feel like there's going to be a time in the near future as you're manifesting in this new beginning that you might think that you have to walk with certain energies or reconnect with certain energies, and I don't believe that you do. That's you just opening up an old wound or old habit within yourself to be codependent on other energies outside of you. There's something that you have to do more independently, which whatever that is, like you whatever new cycle you're bringing in, it feels like it brings new confidence within yourself. It feels like there's a lack of confidence to do things independently. And so you start to kinda inch back to the past, and that's probably why the Three of Swords reverse clarifying the Three of Swords reverse to the Devil reverse kept coming out because Spirit wants you to detach from that mindset. So we're not taking a step backwards, okay? Whatever you're trying to manifest through this portal is very abundant, is very much in alignment, but continue to doing what you're doing. We're human, right? So sometimes we do revert back to our old ways as we're healing because healing is not linear. But they don't want you to revert back into an old timeline or revert back to old energies because you're no longer in that frequency, whatever those energies are. It could be friendships, certain family members, a job, whatever that may be. But we're not taking a step backwards, guys. We're going forward, okay? So now I'm going to get into oracles, and I do get into the messages from my oracle. So if you don't want to hear me reading, I understand, and I'll see you guys in the next reading. Advice for the collective. Oh, that was fast. So we have fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposite extremes of life. Okay, and that one is number 66. So that number could resonate for you in some way. Okay. The Great Mother ushered you in when you took your first breath, and she'll be there when you draw your last. She knows how challenging life can be, that being human can be lonely and confusing, that the polarity and separation can be excruciating when your soul remembers the oneness of Source. But at the same time, it can be incredibly glorious and sweet. So often we see things as either good or bad. When things go well, we make it mean that we're being rewarded. And when things are did I say when things are bad? I meant to say when things are good. And when things are bad, then perhaps we've done something wrong. However, we're all here to expand and grow, and it's through the extremes of life that we can do exactly that. You're being invited to welcome the highs and the lows of the human experience, to let them initiate you more fully into life. The agony and the ecstasy, the beauty and the bitterness. This life is but a single breath in the indistinguishable existence of your experience as a soul. The Great Mother wants you to hand over your loneliness, worries, hurt, sorrows, fears, and burdens and doubts, to lay them on her altar, to fall into her arms, to remember that while these extremes are difficult, they can also be magnificent. The more while the pendulum of your life swings, the more truthfully you can say, I've truly lived. Put your hand on your heart and say, I'm ready to embrace the extremes of my life. I lay that I lay all that I'm carrying onto the Great Mother's altar and fall completely into her arms. So that's definitely spirit telling you to trust, to have complete faith in this new chapter. Advice for the collective. Advice. All right, you and your loved ones are safe. Cancer energy and a new start is coming. New moon. And I feel like we have a new moon coming up. I know we had a full moon in Taurus recently. It's time to take action, Aries energy. Look at the bigger picture, Sagittarius energy. Emotions are running high. Nothing will come of this situation, and you are very close to achieving your goals. On the bottom, your dreams need a practical plan. And look at that, full moon in Taurus. Advice for the collective. Okay, so we have passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to deepen this relationship. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring and make the effort. They have soulmate. Like I said, this is about not reverting back to old energies. There might be energies that you really care about and that you really love that might be coming back. And yes, they are soulmates, but some soulmates are for a season. Look, I broke my separation. Yeah, so this is definitely like cut off energy. Like someone of the past might be trying to come back, and you just have to really remember how in alignment you are and not give into those past energies because you're welcoming in new energies. You're welcoming in soul tribe is definitely what I got from this reading today. So, like I said, no reverting backwards. Keep the faith that you're going to bring in. If it's new love that you're looking for, it's going to come in. New friendships that you're looking for, it's definitely going to come in. But as these old energies, it feels like almost like an energy vampire type of situation. As you come up in your frequency, other people are going to want to hold on to that, so just remember to release, and you're gonna get the signs and the synchronicities to know that you have to let these energies go. And as hard as it is because we love and care for people, if they don't understand your path moving forward, then unfortunately we have to step away, even if it's not a permanent step away. But there's something that is more in alignment for you on the other side of this old chapter that you're in. The spirit is very much saying don't revert back to old energies that keep you stagnant. Advice for the collective. Thank you. Breathe through your tension, Scorpio energy. We have relax, Cancer energy. Speak your will into being, Gemini energy. I love that. Work through your feelings, Aries energy. Trust all will be well, Virgo energy. Let your fears dissolve, Cancer energy. And then we have take a reality check, Capricorn energy. On the bottom, step into your power, more Aries energy. Advice for the collective, advice. Have meditation and awakening. Yeah, so this card here on the bottom is about ego versus soul. So definitely meditating more because we did see the Six of Wands and then we also saw the Queen of Wands in reverse. So definitely getting more into alignment with soul versus ego, having those conversations with your higher self. And if you guys feel called, I did do a soul message reading, a higher self reading a few days ago. It's in the timeless playlist, so check that out if you want. But this is definitely distinguishing what is ego, what is soul, what is in alignment, and definitely saying the more you meditate, the more you align, the more you awaken your chakras, which I was getting that energy super heavy. So if meditation isn't a huge part of your spiritual hygiene, even if you take 5 minutes, meditation is very important because you do get a lot of downloads that way as well. And I feel like some of you were missing those downloads from spirit. So meditation could definitely be something that you should add to your spiritual routine or spiritual hygiene. I try to meditate as much as possible. I do 15 minutes a day. Okay. Advice. Advice for the collective. Sorry, my glasses keep hitting freaking mic every time I move. Advice for the collective. Okay. How can I surrender even more in this moment? It is essential to have clear, strong intentions of what we desire, but it's equally important for us to detach from the outcome. It's time to surrender. Let the universe have some breathing room to work. Let go of the will, and trust so deeply that your trust so deeply that your trust turns into gratitude for what you cannot see yet, but you know is coming. Know this so deeply that your soul vibrates. You are not alone. Your life has purpose. And the more you surrender, the more God can produce miracles in your life today. Today's mantra: I surrender. I accept all that I cannot change. I release the outcomes and I joyfully trust the process. And then it says, when was the last time I danced? So dancing is a great release. It definitely is. So you can add that also to your spiritual hygiene. Advice for the collective. Advice. We have beneath the surface what's really driving you, true motives, breaking free. Okay, beneath the surface is 68. So sixes could be important too, because the other one was 66. So often the things that we think we want are not what we really want deep down. Sometimes we go after them because the world has told us we should do certain things or be a certain way, and we don't realize there's a choice. Sometimes we're driven by the need to keep up, be approved be approved of, or fit in. Sometimes we do things just because we've always done them and we can't even see out of the box that's containing us. Sometimes what we're chasing really is chasing us. What is it that you truly want? And why do you want what you truly want? Be honest about it. What are you chasing that's holding you captive? Are you being called to break free of the box that's containing you? What's beneath the surface of what you're currently seeing? What are your true motives deep down? Are you expanding energy on things that aren't true inner yearning? What's really driving your behavior and your desire? It's time to move from confusion to clarity, to question the narrative, realign yourself, and reclaim your life. To be open to what it is that you really truly want, and then reorient yourself towards it. It's safe to change your mind, to step out of the box, to choose a different way of being. Look beneath the surface of your day-to-day life and reflect on what's really driving you and what you really truly want. Freedom always follows, and so does ease and fulfillment. What are you doing that you don't really want to do? What are you doing just because you always have? Yeah, that's stepping out of an old alignment. And you're acknowledging that at this time because you realized that you were doing something that was more so ego-based or a lack of confidence. So I see you stepping out of your box. And even if you haven't yet, if this reading is confirmation for you, then just go for it because whatever it is a part of your highest timeline. So, like I said, keep doing what you're doing because you're healing something in you. You have awakening. You're going into this could be like your 10th, 20th, 30th awakening. So, you're stepping into new energies. But just be as creative or as open, as authentic as you could possibly be. Like I said, there's gonna be certain energies in your life right now that don't understand, and that's okay. Advice. Advice for the collective. Thank you. Decisions. It's time to decide about this relationship. Go slow. Take time to get to know each other. Soulmate. Your soul loves and accepts and respects you. Warning. Don't dismiss the red flags. Boundaries are needed now. Oh, it didn't flip. Second chance. Why does that keep coming up? And then we have chemistry. The attraction you feel is mutual. Like I said earlier, because it's given the same energy as the other love oracles, just be mindful. Like I said, it might not be a permanent separation from whoever this is that's coming up in the love oracles, but just know there's something about them, whether it's a romantic or whatever type of soulmate it is. Um, there's something that's just a more low vibrational than you are right now. So you might have to tell somebody like, I need space as you're changing, as you're stepping into a new timeline, because I don't get them as being on your level. I'm sorry, not at this moment. And maybe you saying this and you setting that firm boundary will help them gain more enlightenment and get into the energy of being with you or being in your like tribe. But I'm getting like you might have to set a firm boundary that you need some type of space as you figure out how you're going to move forward. Advice for the collective. Okay, so we have Arcturian light codes, evolutionary downloads, reclaiming power, future thinking. Okay, and that was number 49. So that number might resonate with you. You can evolve into a greater state of being now. This begins with how you approach even the most mundane task in your own little universe. Show up in ways that you've never shown up before. Instead of checking out of this planet, it's time to check in. Instead of feeling that life is happening to you, realize that you have a huge part to play. Recall your power. Realize that you are a part of the evolution of humanity and it's time to become the leader you were born to be. It doesn't matter if you're leading yourself or a larger group. The key is to create more loving ways of doing things. Honor the idea or thoughts that you have been having recently. If you have been hearing noises, seeing flickering lights, or sensing that you are being visited by beings in your sleep, know that you are receiving downloads from the heavens. Arcturians are here with you. And that could just be spirit guides, angels. If you're not like a huge star seed person, I know some people aren't. But that could also be ancestor energy as well. People who love you, you're the most high, and all your guides who protect you in this life, just giving you those extra synchronicities and downloads and guiding you in the right direction to your highest timeline. Advice for the collective. We have balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. And then we have grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. We have regret. I know that I cannot change the past. We have death. I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. And we have freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create change. And then we have judgment. I can't see. Hold on. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. And then we have acceptance. I'm learning to accept that things I cannot change. You know what that feels like to me? It just is feels like the stages of grief. Just going all through the stages of grief of your old life in this old chapter as you just, like, move forward. And we're always gonna grieve the past, especially when we step into new things, because stepping into new things are is a scary experience, but it's always something that we need. My kid is about to be home from school, so if you hear banging on the door, that's what that is. Advice for the collective. Thank you. And we have higher power number 4, and it's in the reverse, so I have to read the protection message. Okay, so the essential meaning conscious contract with a higher power, the presence of the divine, seeing source energy in all things, committing to a partnership with spirit. Now is the time to examine where you're giving energy and attention to in the back of your mind. If you're obsessed about being right, about old resentments or failed expectations, about money or about any other people, places, or things, these will be the source from which you create. But you want spirit to be your source. Take heart, for your higher power will never desert you and is always waiting for you to remember the sacred partnership you share. Turn away from other sources or power that don't serve your highest good. There's no greater source than spirit. You can always surrender your troubles and trust that they will be taken care of. You are in good hands. And I do feel like you guys are walking along in your spiritual path really well, trusting your guides, trusting the most high and all your new endeavors. And spirituality could be new for some of you. So just take it day by day, baby steps. Advice for the collective. We have meditation brings answers in abundance. Meditation is a big message here. Some of you probably need to step into that more if you believe. We have recovery, positive, and peaceful resolution. On the bottom, we have yes. So if you had a yes or no question, spirit is saying yes. Affirmation of advice, spirit. Affirmation of advice. Thank you for all your messages today. Affirmation of advice for the collective. We have 3. Oh, that's a lot, actually, but I took it. So I feel the fear, but do it anyways. I honor the divine energy that is money. I listen to the whispers inside my heart. I'm the guardian of my happiness and I'm allowed to receive. On the bottom, my future self can. So if any of those resonate with you, feel free to write them down in the comments. All right. Thank you guys for being here with me. If this resonated, please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate every single one of you for being here, making it to the end of this reading. If you feel called to book a reading with me, all that information will be in the description box below. You guys stay safe. You guys stay blessed. And I will see you in the next reading.